That's my impression of a dinosaur. I'm at Jurassic Park. Here with the horses, Jurassic Park. This one is $150 a person, but if you're solo traveling like I am, you have to pay double because it's a minimum of 2 tickets per vehicle. I'm doing the UTV tour, so it's just me, but I have to pay double essentially. But if it's you in a group, 150 each. We got the bucket on, looking like a bad bitch with some goggles. Keep the dust out of your eyes. We're all locked in, ready to go. It's raining right now, which might be a little bit better because that means that there's not gonna be dust flying all around. You have to press to the gas way harder than you would think. What's the Jurassic Park song? This is some, I feel like I'm about to get eaten by a dinosaur right now. I'm getting poured on right now. It's a Tuesday. It's a World War II bunker. That's really cool.
Everybody, that's good. E-brakes on, turn it off. We are now in the valley of Ka'ava. Everyone say Ka'ava. Ka'ava. Yeah, perfect. So from, you can see the mountain peak. So that peak in the way back of the valley, you can vaguely see it. All the way to the ocean. 2,200 acres of what makes up our total 4,300 acres, yeah?
Just spitballing here, I feel like this has gotta be way better than dust flying around, because like you have to wear the goggles, so there's not dust in your eyes, but there'd be dust everywhere if it wasn't raining right now, just based off the amount of mud that we're hitting. Also, this is crazy cool. Love the aesthetics, love the vibes. Also, they told us that this is 6th generation, 4,300-ish acres, and the guy bought it all for $10,000 way back when. He was a doctor that came here because the Hawaiians needed horses, little jockeys, little wagons. The native Hawaiians needed medical attention and help from outside sources, so the doctor that came here, the king at the time, liked him a lot, and then sold him some land, and then he sold the first 1,000, I believe is what he said, and then over time they were able to buy the surrounding land, essentially because the king liked him, and the royal land was allowed to be purchased by him and things like that. So now it's protected by the family, and they won't ever be able to develop it or anything like that. So that's pretty cool. Ow! But it's like it's actually a farm too. I thought it was just like a tour place. Like they actually have cattle and mangoes, he said, and there was a few other things that they grow. So that was actually pretty cool. Yo, I'm getting poured on. Like a dinosaur. Bro, this view is nuts. Check it out. What's happening? Look at the cows. Look at the cows. There's birds just chilling with cows and stuff. Oh, yo, hello, we're gonna make friends.
50 First Dates. Anyone watch 50 First Dates?
Yeah.
So that's where Hukilau Cafe was built in the movie. The real one is in Laie, but they used the name for the movie, built a little structure down there, and then we turned it into our bathroom nowadays. But that is where Lucy them build the Waffle Houses every morning. Usually we can see more, but that whole movie was pretty much filmed in Kualoa Ranch or around the surrounding areas in the bay. The bay right out here, Kāneʻohe Bay, is where Adam Sandler is singing the Beach Boys, and he's crying and stuff. That's the bay.
Oh.
Just got done with the UTV tour at Kualoa Ranch. I believe I said that correct. I'm heading to a place to eat right now that my tour guide recommended that's down the street. I do think that's worth it if you're someone that likes kind of like the sightseeing type tours. Obviously, it makes it a little bit less worth it when you have to pay double. But it was really cool. Very, very pretty. It was fun to drive those things. And the rain actually did make it feel very movie-like. So that was cool. But we did get like poured on. So made it more interesting. I think it was worth it. It was a good time. But now let's go get food. We are having Waimea Hoi Factory. It's off the side of the road. Has only outdoor seating. It's a little wet out, so I didn't really want to sit on a wet bench, so I got in my car and I'm sitting on a towel because I'm wet. So I got, let's see the prices real quick. So I got their two entree combo platter. I got Kalua pig and Lua, I believe is what he said. That was $18.25. Comes with rice. And then I got their signature dessert. That was $7.50. And then I got a side of poi, because I am not sure what that really truly is, but it's recommended a lot. He described it as a Hawaiian potato. So we're gonna try all these. So in total, it was $35.85. Wait, I think that's counting my tip. Correct. So it was $30 without tip. This is the poi. I do not know how to describe that. It is kind of like a potato, but it also kind of tastes like yogurt at the same time, which is a weird combo. The food overall, I mean, obviously, if you like pork, very good. Don't know how I feel about the poi, though. Now the dessert, that it melted a little bit and I took a little bit too long. I don't really fully know what it is. I know it probably sounds so bad in people's ears. It's, oh, this is a perfect spot.
It's all 9,000. It's ice cream on top of something. I'm not to the something yet, but it is their signature dessert. And their ice cream is a banger. I don't like saying names wrong. It bothers me. It's Kualoa. That's got to be close. Kualoa. It's a coveted Hawaiian dessert with a mixture of taro root, coconut milk, and sugar that is steamed for 24 hours to produce a sweet and gooey treat. So it's ice cream on top of the traditional Hawaiian dessert. Haupa flavored ice cream? I feel so bad saying names wrong. I'm definitely saying the names wrong. You can see that like goo, right? Just got to Waikiki Beach. It's because the other day I went, it was pouring, so I didn't really see what it's like. There's about 4 million surfers waiting for one wave that doesn't exist right now. And then down that way, there's a food place that I want to try, so I'm just going to hang out here for a little bit. Just listen to the waves, vibe out, and whenever I get hungry, I'm going to walk down there on the beach and then try that out. It's called Steak Shack. It was pretty highly recommended, and I tried to get it the other day, but there was construction, so they closed. But they're open now, so I'm going to get to try it today. So I lied a little bit. I got the action propped up in the corner. So the place I was trying to go to was closed again for like 3 days in a row. So there's this hot dog place next to the Moguro Bros poke place. And the line for the poke place is always insane. So I was like, let me try this hot dog place. It's a big ass hot dog, and this bun is crazy. So they're Vietnamese. I got this, I'm pretty sure they're Vietnamese. I got the spicy Aloha hot dog, and she clarified it's American level spicy, not Vietnamese spicy, so. Okay, can you confirm? It is only American spicy. The bread is crazy good though. It's a very interesting take on a glizzy. Oh, this was $12.50. Like if you're a real glizzy gobbler, all right, this is your spot. She made me a lihimu lemonade. This is crazy good. This is like crazy good, actually. Wow, that's nuts. I don't know, everyone waiting in that 30-minute line. Good God, this lemonade's good. Good morning. I am here at Leonard's Bakery, very famous bakery for their malasadas. I got 2 of them. I got their original, and I got their custard filled. It was just over $4. This is what we're looking like with it. These are crazy good. No wonder they're famous. Look at that gooey. Ooey. It busted out the back on my eye. Look at that. So this is like a better version of a Boston cream. Top 3 most disappointing moments in my life. So apparently, the shot that I want to take, which is the entrance of the garden, you can't take a photo of. And the only way that people take that photo is they're the passenger and they lean out of the car or they have a convertible. But other than that, there's literally no way that I am able to take the shot that was part of the reason I came to Hawaii to take, because I'm alone and you can't get out and you can't stop.
So I guess I'm just gonna walk around this garden and see if I can take some photos, but kind of mad unfortunate. Update, made friends.
Are you like YouTube famous?
No, I was just solo travel and I take videos so like I can show my niece and my family and stuff like that. And so my mom knows I'm not dead. Okay, so update. A group of 3 girls in a Jeep drove by that were hanging out of the car, and I just said, can I get in your car? And they allowed that, so now I made friends with them, and I was hanging out of their car taking photos. So I did get the photo I wanted, and now we're going to the temple together to get more photos. All right, just got to the temple. This is insanely beautiful. So to my understanding, it's not a practicing temple anymore, but it was originally built in honor of the first Japanese citizens that migrated here. And it was built, and now it's just kind of like an honorary thing. So I didn't film it because I was all in the moment type of thing. But, oh my God, there's baby birds. So you can get bird food, and these birds right here that stay around the koi fish, they just walk up to you and eat out of your hand. So you can just sit here and feed the birds. I'm getting Steak Shack for dinner, but I'm pulling the Amanda and Felix, and I went and I got Tropical Tribe right next to them while I'm waiting. This is a small, and it was like $11. We finally got Steak Shack. So I got the action dug into the sand right here, eating on the beach, watching the sunset finish. The line here, nuts. So my wait was 35 minutes, and then as I was getting my food, they were telling people 45-minute wait. They're open till 7:30 or 7:45 between like weekdays and weekends. So far, crazy good, phenomenal. But I was listening to the owner and chef tell his story because some lady was asking about it. So he was a chef in Maui that he was about to open a restaurant, and then the fires happened, and everything that he pretty much was building and built, the whole like area he was known for, so he had like a big client basis, but it all burned down. So he was forced to move back to the Waikiki area, and he kind of like opened this place, not because he was like trying to open this place, but because it was kind of like what he had to do, it sounded like. And it sounds like it has not been open that long. I didn't get to check that, but they're expanding next to it because the line's crazy. But the way this steak is seasoned is insane. It is so freaking good. This is the best steak I've ever had. Like, by far. My only recommendation would be either one, accept that it's gonna take forever, and it is absolutely worth it, or two, I would probably get it for a really early lunch when they're probably not crowded, because they open at 10:30. Finally got shaved ice. It's the only one that I got the whole trip. Apparently it's a big thing. I didn't even think about getting it. So I went to Island Vintage Shave Ice. They also have Island Vintage Boba in the same spot. I'm assuming it's the same thing. It's a shared space. It was $13.66 with tip, so it was probably $11. I could definitely see this. Well, obviously it's super popular for a reason. Just like shave ice in general, but long day at the beach, especially if you're a little kid running around, it's probably slaps. Now all we do is we wake up in the morning, we go get a tattoo, hope the tattoo's quick enough to make our flight. Then I go to my flight, and then I fly to Dallas, I believe, and then from Dallas to Charlotte, and then I get in the car for a 7-hour drive to the Kentucky Derby, where it's most likely going to rain on us, but that's what Grandma wanted for Christmas. That's where we're going. And that'll be where I see you guys next.